Hello, I'm continuing my series on the languages of Southeast Asia. I have succeeded in getting some Lao teachers to help us present the Lao language. We've already looked at it a little bit in talking about Thai and comparing Lao and Thai with the Isan native speaker. And now I have two genuine Laotians I have with me. Could you tell me your name and what university you teach at?
สวัสดีคอยชื่อว่าอาจารย์วัฒนาวงศ์ศิลาจากประเทศลาวมหาลัยที่คอยสอนอยู่แม่นมหาวิทยาลัยแห่งชาติอยู่ที่เวียงจันทน์ดงโดก and
That's it?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Is it in my language?
Oh yes, but say you spoke
Yeah,
Lao.
I said that my name is วัฒนาวงศ์ศิลา and I'm a teacher. I am a teacher in National University of Laos in Vientiane, Dong Duc.
Okay.
Yes.
And you?
Sabadi. I'm Kambo. I'm a teacher at the Department of English, Faculty of Letter, National University. I teach the same place like Vasana. Yeah.
Okay. Good. So I wonder if you had a chance to look at the videos that I made about Thai and the one comparing Lao and Thai, and if you had any different opinions from what those Thai speakers said. The Thai speakers all said Thai and Lao were mutually intelligible. They could understand and communicate no problem. Do you feel the same way?
No.
We can understand each other, but our language is not the same. It's not the same of style of speaking, but some word is similar, the same meaning.
I'm sorry. Go on. Yeah. What are the most? She said the styles of speaking are different between Lao and Thai. What are the? Can you give an example? What are some important differences in the style?
For in Lao say, I think it's quite similar for Thai and Lao, but some most of the words is different. For example, in Lao say mo, yeah. In Thailand like a sukon, like this. In Lao and also in Lao say sabadi. In Thailand like a savaddi, like this is different.
Right, but you still think you can communicate. It's basically it's not a problem. So can you tell me something? I looked at just different statistics, and I saw that Laos has a population of about 6 million people. And according to some statistics, Lao, the Lao language, has a total number of speakers of about 5 million, but only 3 million are native speakers. So I guess Lao is the national language of Laos, but like with Thailand and even Vietnam, there are a lot of minority groups, a lot of other languages. So would you say, is that about right? Is Lao the native language of half the population of Laos? Are there a lot of dialects?
Yeah, most of Lao is a native speaker is Lao only. Just only a few people that make a business like Vietnam, Thai, and also China. Right?
Chinese.
Chinese.
So there are a lot of other languages that are spoken in Laos. Are there differences? Do you two speak exactly the same way? Are there differences between the dialects of Laos?
They use all of the people in Laos use Vientiane styles for communicate to each other, all the people. Yeah, maybe different people who come from different provinces that speak in different styles, but the middle language that we use to communicate to each other, it seems like a Vientiane style is easier to understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
The same Vasana said it. The people from the north, from the south, from the middle, the action of they speaking is a little bit different, and the the middle language is from Vientiane. Yeah.
Okay. So one thing that the bilingual speaker mentioned was that although he could understand Laotian, he couldn't read it. So the script is not exactly the same. To my eyes, when I look at the script of Thai, and if I could hold up something, it looks pretty similar to me, but I guess it's not exactly the same. Can you read Thai as well as Lao? I mean,
I can read, I can understand, but I can't write.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can read Thai, okay, but you can't write Thai. Okay.
Yeah.
How about you? Can you read Thai?
I can read Thai too.
Okay.
But can't write.
Can't write.
You can't write it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because of this, doctor. I think that because of the original of the language that Lao language, Thai language, and Cambodian language come from the same original, Bali and Sanskrit.
The writing system.
The writing system.
But just like in India, where they have that original writing system, a lot of other writing systems have been derived from it. So they're not exactly the same, but to an untrained eye, they look similar. So that's interesting. As a Lao, Laotians can read Thai but not write it, whereas Thais they can't even read Lao. Is that probably because
they can understand?
They can understand it, but they can't. He said he couldn't read it. Maybe that's just him, or is it maybe because, relatively speaking, Lao is a small language, and Thai is a big language. So you have much more opportunities to see and read Thai than they have to see and read Lao. Well, we did get this one book here on reading Lao, and here's the old spoken language series on spoken Lao. And here's a more modern book on Lao that we had here in the library. Did you have a chance to look at these? Would you recommend that anybody who wanted to learn Lao use any of these books, or is this too old? Or what do you think of these books?
I think this book is better for the people who want to learn Lao language.
This one here.
There will be a consonant and a vowel how to learn Lao language.
Okay. And this one, Lao for beginners.
Yes, this one is also.
And also this one. If you want to speak Lao, it's quite well you can learn for this because the phrase of Lao in here. The sentence of Lao, like playing like this, and then explain how to use this word.
Okay. But these books are all very old. This is about 50. This is 1958. So this book is 62 years old. Has the Lao language changed a lot then? I mean, would you be in trouble if you just learned the vocabulary from this?
Not change a lot. Just a little bit.
Just a few.
So it's still good. At any rate, though, what I like to do with all of these films here is I think that if these books aren't easy to get, and if somebody did want to learn Lao, maybe Lao, some people come to my videos because they're already interested in languages, and some people come because, well, they learn about them and then they learn about more. Maybe somebody wants to learn Lao. What can you do aside from speak Lao and Laotians? Is there can you mention a famous Lao author that somebody who thinks, if I take the trouble to learn Lao, I can look forward to reading this really good books? Is there anything in Lao culture, Lao famous author or poet that somebody can tell us about?
Most of the people, when the foreigner people want to study English in Vientiane, they can go to the Faculty of Letters, Department of Laos, Lao language. There are a lot of teachers there teach Lao language, and also there are a lot of Cambodian students and Vietnamese students also study Lao
Learning
language.
Lao. For commercial reasons or diplomatic reasons? Why do these are neighboring countries? They're just to engage in relations with you.
Yes.
Okay, but I was wondering is there a famous author? Who's the most famous Lao novelist? Story writer.
The story writer. Phumi Wongvit.
What did she? What did he write?
He write about Lao language. How he is the first person who decide about how to use the correct pronunciation or consonant or vowel in Lao language. But he passed away already, and still the book that appear and available in the library.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned that people can obviously really serious about wanting it can go there and study in the university. But what about, if somebody, there are a lot of people who like to study languages on their own and get a linguistic background. If somebody were able to get a hold of a book like this and start to work with it, to have somebody like you help them, with modern technology, would you two in particular, would you be interested if somebody out there who sees this movie says, I'd like to learn Lao, maybe I can have a Skype contact with one of you two, you help me understand this book, and in return you'll get English language conversational practice. Would you be interested in that?
On Skype?
On Skype.
Skype website.
For video conferencing, video talking.
Yeah. All the time?
No. Just, if somebody wanted to learn Lao, would you be interested in helping somebody?
Yes.
Yeah?
Suggest somebody to
study our language.
The first one you can learn about the consonant of Lao alphabet, and then you can follow with the vowel sound of Lao alphabet. Then that's it. Quite the similar like English, right? You learn English, you can learn consonant, and then you can learn vowel, right? And then you can mix together, and then you can read in one word.
But what I'm saying is, for somebody, Lao is a tonal language, it's totally different. Somebody out there in the world who's interested in this would have a hard time. Would you help them? If somebody wanted help?
Yes.
Yes? Would you help them?
Yes.
Yes?
Can help.
Yes.
Good. Okay, so now we've heard a little bit about Lao from some Laotians. Would you like to have any last words to the world about your language?
สวัสดีขอขอบใจสำหรับที่ RELC เนาะที่ให้เกียรติที่ได้ให้การที่พักผ้าอาศัยอยู่ในโรงแรม RELC และขอขอบใจสำหรับดร. อเล็กซานดราที่ให้โอกาสพวกข้าพเจ้าที่มาสัมภาษณ์อยู่ที่นี้และขอบใจสำหรับดร. ตันสุวิดร. เมจอร์ที่ได้ให้ความรู้อันลึกซึ้งพวกข้าพเจ้าสำหรับมื้อนี้พวกข้าพเจ้ามีความรู้สึกยินดีปลาปลื้มใจที่สุดที่ได้มีโอกาสมาอยู่ในที่นี้คันฉันขอบใจ You have
The same. Thank you like a ขอบใจ in Lao. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Alexandra, that give us chance to tell more about our language, and welcome to all people who interest in my language and who want to learn Lao language. And you can connect all the Lao people, and also Kambu and me can help you to learn Lao language too if you are interested. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And the last word, I say thank you again for the Singaporean government to have to support Lao country. It's a smaller country, and then have a chance to study here. Thank you. I think it's not last and not least. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.